What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 79 on my journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into today's game. All right, switch the scene, get some tunes on. Guys, make sure you check out Fianchetto Club in the description below. It is a link to some of the coolest chess-inspired streetwear that you can find. If you use code NETCHESS, you'll get 20% off for the whole month of April. So check it out. They got some really cool sweatshirts, cool shirts, cool hats. They've been coming out with new products every month. It's really cool. Helps support the channel, and you'll also look really cool after you get your awesome merch. All right. We are playing a 1290. I am rated 1155. My opponent is playing kind of a weird sort of attack here. I'm going to play c5 and maybe just try and bully on this side of the board. I could play a5, or excuse me, a6, and stop his bishop from coming in, because it looks like that's what he wants to do. But I think I'm just going to get my knight active. He comes down for the pin. Getting this knight involved would be alright. I could also ask the bishop what he wants to do. I'm wondering if I do want to take back with the bishop or not. Could put my bishop here. I'm not really 100% sure. Guy said he's checking out my YouTube channel. That's cool. I'm gonna get out the knight. I do like the red panda logo my friend has. I have no idea really what I'm doing against this. We'll check in the analysis to see if I'm doing alright. I mean, if he takes, I have this. I will pin his knight, play e6, and we'll go from there. Getting his queen out. Subscribed. Thanks, friend. So I could also just back up and maybe try and maintain some of the pressure. I think I'm gonna take, and then I'm gonna play e6. Try to play a little faster. He's playing really quick. He's also chatting with me, so I think I'm gonna get the bishop here. Next move. Bishop e7, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. He castles, so I'm gonna play bishop e7 and castle. I feel like I get attacked often when the queen gets over to this square, so I'm a little I'm trying to be cautious, I guess, but maybe I should be alright. So my thought here is castle for sure. Get out of the pin. And probably move this knight. Thinking about this move. Alright, so he takes, which is pretty intelligent, because I was going to trap his bishop, potentially. So, I mean, this is a move, I guess. If he takes, I can recapture this way. Maybe getting in like this is a decent move. Queen in. Rook to the open file seems like a decent move. Also a move like this. I'm gonna give my queen over to this side of the board and maybe start trying to press over here. He still hasn't developed his knight. I don't know where he'd rather develop it to. I guess he could go here as well with it, but I'm not sure. My thought right now is maybe try and just get one of these rooks to this open file, throw the pawn down the board. We can maybe try and open up the board a little bit. If you guys watched yesterday's video, we've been it was kind of a little rough, so we're missing quite a lot of pretty obvious things, I think. So I'm gonna push this pawn and get a rook over to this file. He might take, I take, and then he puts his knight here. That might be what he tries to do. I can't really push this pawn anymore, even if I get my queen here, because if he takes with the knight, you know, he just takes with the pawn and his knight is defending it. I don't want to give the piece up for that. So he's attacking this pawn. If I move here, I'm still defending it. He could play this move. It is defended at the moment, so I don't think we need to worry too much about things like that. But if I come here and he plays this, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily want to go in here. I think maybe I'll just drop back. We'll do this. I'll drop back. I think I want to open up lines now. I want to get this rook over to this file and start opening things up. I'm kind of not playing. I mean, this is defended right now, so I don't necessarily need to worry about this, but he can't push there. If he pushes here, I think I'll take. It'd be cool to get my knight up to this square, so if he does end up pushing or doing something like that, it would be nice. I'm also interested in, like I said, I think I want to. Okay, so he does do this. I'm wondering, do I take here? He takes. takes. So if I take, he's more than likely going to take with a pawn. I take here, he takes. I'm wondering if I take, he takes. I could keep the tension. If he takes, I take. If he takes here, or if he takes with this, maybe I'll take one time here just to get this bishop a little more active. So he does take like that. I want to get this this knight involved, and to me this looks like a sexy fork. Maybe I can set it up with the bishop move. If he takes, I can take back. I like this pawn here. It blunts his bishop, so I think that's awesome. I could get my bishop over to here. He could push, which is kind of, you know, shutting down some things, I guess. Alright, so he doesn't allow that, but I am going to get, I think, my bishop over to this square. If he plays this, maybe I just go back. Or I could play this. If he plays this, I can play bishop to d2, attacking the queen. What does he do? But that gives me an out this way. I have this square now. If I attack the queen, I don't know if I should get my knight in here or what. I have my queen pointed all the way down here. I have this guy pointed this way. I'm wondering if I bring the bishop up here, what does he do? Is that... But, alright, say he just moves his queen, right? Do I have anything from there? I don't really see it. Because then I'd have two pieces that are in trouble. I'm going to move the knight here, attacking the rook. And this might not be the best way to go about things, but this is what I'm going to do. That would attack the queen and allow my queen to get into here, which might be what I try to go for. We're doing okay on time so far. We are threatening to maybe try to open up the board. We'll attack the queen. This allows my queen to get in as well. Alright, so he stops my queen from getting in, which is something. If I push this, he takes, I take. we can't do that. What if I bring just my queen here? Can't take this. If I bring my queen here, what does that do for me? It allows his knight to get in here. Be really cool to get this going, but I don't see a good way to do that. He's got a lot of pressure on this pawn right now. If I take, he takes. He takes. I'm going to push this pawn. He can just take, but I'm gonna try and open things up a little more. This is probably not a good way to go about things, but we're gonna do it. Trapped my own bishop. It's always a matter of time before I self-destruct. So if I take, he takes. I can take here. Take. He's gonna take with the rook maybe though. Take, takes, takes. I don't think I have anything necessarily better. I'm just gonna take here. I mean, it is what it is. So if I take here, what am I threatening? This. He's playing for that. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good move because he can just take and he's threatening my rook. And I would have to threaten something more, like give a check. Guy asked me if he's going to be in a video. You sure are, my friend. You sure are. Oh, man. What do I do? So he's going to take here. I want to take this, but then he takes this, and I have two pieces in trouble. I'm kind of in a predicament, so I'm going to just bring the rook over and he can take the pawn. I'll take this pawn. You can then play a move. Man, I don't want to throw this whole game away, but I'm definitely down a piece, and I need to figure out some sort of way to attack. It's kind of not really looking my way right now. So he takes with the knight. and he's defending this, so not a bad move by any means. If I take, he takes. This is not what I wanted at all during this sort of a... If I take here, it's not going to do anything for me. What am I talking about? This sucks. I have 30 seconds, and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to start opening things up, and hopefully we get something. I want to make a little luff for my king. What is he going to do? I'm just going to... man, I don't know. Get my queen into here, maybe. I don't really want to trade, but I don't really have too much of an option. So I'm going to get this piece into here. We're attacking this. He's got a lot more time on the clock than I do, so I'm trying to be mindful of that. So he comes back to defend this. I'm going to, I think, just I don't know. I'm playing really fast. I don't really know what to do. He'll come back to defend. That's fine. I'm going to come in to put pressure on this guy. Maybe this. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have anything, so I don't have enough pieces to really attack my opponent. He goes for an attack on my pawn. I am wondering if I can just take this pawn. He's going to take here. I'll take back. I mean, this is kind of dangerous now. I have to take back like this, which kind of sucks. He can't take because my queen, but I'm got 13.7 seconds, so I need to tighten up. He is bringing in his knight. I am going to maybe try to put pressure on his piece this way. I don't know. I'm also threatening this. I have kind of a fort going on. I'm going to take here. That's a nasty check. That is nasty. He got me. That is nasty. Oh man. Um, Sugar. Um, yeah, I just didn't have the time. I don't think there was much of anything there at the end, but oh boy, we tried. 72% accuracy, 2 blunders, a miss, and a mistake, and an inaccuracy. So he played a weird opening that I'm not familiar with, but I felt like we were okay out of the opening. We didn't seemingly make any really bad moves, so bringing the bishop back would have been a better way to go about this. I did develop, and I castled here, so it actually wants me to take back with the queen and also lining up over here. I see that. That's pretty cool. That way when I castle, I can also play a move like this, putting pressure on the queen immediately. I could also build a battery. Okay. He takes, and we end up in this scenario. I brought my queen over to here, but apparently bringing my queen forward would have been a better move. Rook's connected now. I didn't really know what to do in a lot of these scenarios, and I find myself feeling that way often. The reason I didn't move my queen there was because of the bishop move here. It wanted me to come all the way back, which that makes sense too. It likes this file right now. So I brought the knight in. I brought this bishop over, which was not the best move. Bringing this rook over to here is apparently, I don't know, maybe we're planning to push this pawn. Not 100% sure. So the knight move was inaccurate. I was wondering, I was like, man, I got good things coming this way. He can't take because his queen hangs. So I miss tactics like this all the time. But it is what it is. I brought the knight back. This was a blunder because it just got my bishop trapped. But I should have just brought my bishop back. I knew when I moved it over there that it was seemingly a bad, maybe not the best move. What was the best move here? To take. He takes. I take. Let's see why. He takes. I take. Yeah, that's complicated. I just did what I did. I don't know. I knew it was a blunder, so I figured get some material for it. And we opened up the board a bit. I'm like so low on time here that thinking wasn't really happening. The best move in this position would be just push the pawn. I mean, I'm completely lost here, but we tried. This was a big miss. So the rook was the whole point of, like I told you guys, I was forking pieces, but I had 10 seconds left. Yeah, I mean, this would have got me right back in the game. However, I missed just the, I can't even take. I actually should move. He takes, yeah. No time to think at the end of the game. That sucks, because this is just a draw still. I mean, nothing crazy, but I didn't have time to, think about anything, so, oh, man. So we lost. He was quite a bit higher rated than me, so I only lost 5 points, but we played like a 1250, and he played like a 1450. It really sucks that I was so low on time that I take a little longer to think. You guys might be able to see this stuff quicker than me. I should do puzzles, all this studying and stuff, but yeah, when I have 10 seconds left, it's kind of hard for me to do any of that. I mean, it's just tough. But it was a fun game. I enjoyed it, and it looks like I might have gotten a subscriber out of it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you tomorrow.